As Yan was about to press the doorbell, Liwei appeared, stopping in front of her with a cold, unreadable expression. In his hand, he carried a shopping bag from a women's clothing store. Her gaze immediately fell upon it before she looked back up at him, forcing a small, strained smile. She hesitated, her thoughts scrambling to find the right words, and finally explained that the last time they met, things had ended on a bad note. She wanted to apologize in person for showing up at his office without notice. Liwei kept his eyes on her as he reminded her that she was now at his house, again without warning. His voice and demeanor remained icy as he repeated that her inability to let go would only bring her more pain and torment. Yan stood in silence, her heart tightening as she studied him, searching for any trace of the man she once loved, the lively, warm-hearted soul who loved to laugh, pull harmless pranks, and brighten the lives of everyone around him. But that man seemed gone, replaced by a distant figure with walls so high she could barely see past them. He told her there was no need to come all this way, that he had not taken her previous actions personally, as long as she stopped appearing unannounced. She nodded in acknowledgement, but her eyes drifted back to the shopping bag. Gathering her courage, she asked who the clothes were for, noting that she did not know of him having any female friends. Without a flicker of emotion, he replied that the matter was none of her concern, and urged her to go home. As he turned to open the door, Yan's voice stopped him. She asked if there was someone else in his life, confessing that even though he had said there wasn't, the mere thought of him loving another was breaking her apart. She wondered aloud if this person was beautiful and if she treated him well. Liwei stood still for a moment, his back to her, before slowly turning around. He stepped closer, his dark eyes locking with hers, and stated that his earlier words remained true. His heart no longer had space for anyone, and no one would ever be able to claim a place in it again. His heart, he said, was already dead. Though his words were heavy, Yan felt a sliver of relief that there was no other woman. It was better that way. She vowed to herself that she would work tirelessly to soften his heart once more, to reclaim her place within it someday. With that silent promise, she turned and walked away as Liwei entered his home, closing the door behind him. Inside, Amara was setting the table for dinner. When she saw him, she mentioned that she had already prepared the meal. He dismissed the effort,